What's cooking today? Paul Stern, Jack Roberts continues.
Live across America, this radio station, this cable system, around the world, CRNTalk.com. Paul, what's more American than apple pie? Can you give me something?
Celebrity chef Katie Brown.
She is more American than apple pie. She's here right now, the author of 5 books, host of the Katie Brown Workshop on PBS. Hello, Chef. How are you doing?
Well, I'm great, and I love that I'm more American than apple pie. Thank you.
And we'd love it, too.
I'm so proud of it. But, I mean, seriously, what is better than a hot, baked slice of apple pie?
Well, can I get some ice cream on it?
Absolutely.
Okay, then
I believe that's
nothing.
a la mode.
You can only have it a la mode if you promise to bake it in a bit more healthy way. And you might say, well, how is that possible? Well,
how is that possible?
Let me tell you.
Yep.
I like to cheat a little bit, so I'm all for starting with a pre-made apple pie crust or pie crust. And then you want to slice and peel your apples, toss it up with a little bit of lemon, a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg, and then substitute the sugar for Splenda. I promise you, you're making yourself healthier, your friends and family healthier, and it's going to still taste great.
Let me ask you something, Chef. I understand that Splenda is one of the sponsors. I do understand that, and they're great. Yes. They're a great product. Yes. But there has been some controversy about using real sugar or using a sugar substitute. Now, some people, some doctors will tell you that very often it's better to use the sugar if it's not going to affect you calorie-wise. So,
well, I'm not gonna name names here, but Splenda is not one of the bad guys, if you will.
Okay.
It is actually it's very natural. It's very good. It is true that some sugar substitutes are not maybe your first choice that you want to make, but that is not true for Splenda. And that's why I'm trying to encourage people to substitute it.
You explained it very well. I would imagine that it's designed to use in cooking as well. Is that right?
Well, yeah, it's funny because people always think of Splenda when it comes to your tea or your coffee, but, you know, being a full-time chef and cookbook author, it actually works great to substitute it in recipes, if you're making a sweet and savory side dish, any kinds of dressings. It's a really wonderful substitute. But, you know, this 4th of July or summer season, it's not only apple pie that I think of as being really American, but I think of that backyard barbecue and the different foods you serve, like potato salad and coleslaw and fresh corn on the cob. And today I really want to talk about some of the ways you can change those recipes up to not only make them a bit healthier, but also a little bit more interesting and surprising.
How in the world can you change corn on the cob?
Okay, well, let me tell you. You know when you grill your corn on the cob and you peel back the ears and you pull out that angel hair and you put it right on your grill? Well, instead of taking the husk off, keep it kind of on as you peel it off, then put in a sprig of fresh thyme, a sprig of like a little sage leaf, put the ears back around it, grill it up that way, and that fresh herb is going to add a little bit of flavor and a little bit of zest to that corn on the cob.
I'll give that one a try.
Will you give me that? Will you give me that? And then also,
I'm going to give it to you.
I'm not going to lie, I love butter on my corn.
Yep.
But a way to kind of make the corn on the cob and the butter a little bit more interesting is take that stick of butter, put it in a blender or a food processor, chop up some fresh parsley, give a little bit of squeeze of lemon, maybe even some lemon zest, blend it all together, roll it out on wax paper, slice it up, and serve it with your fresh corn on the cob. To die for.
Does sound good. Let's get a website where we can get some additional information.
You can log on to Splenda.com. We have lots of recipes, lots of entertaining tips, and it also talks about our great partnership this Independence Day weekend with Meals on Wheels, where we're serving fresh baked pie to veterans and the hungry.
Fabulous organization.
That's why celebrity chef Katie Brown, you are more American than apple pie. Thank you. Thank you very much. Happy 4th.
Happy summer.
You got it.
Hey, Jack, have you ever had apple pie with cheese on it?
Oh, yeah. Great. Fantastic. Fantastic. Now you got me hungry. Now I got to get some cheese. I got a pie.
Never had it, but I always kind of,
it's great. It's great.
I've heard about it. It's good.
Really nice, yep.
Get Splenda, cheese, and away you go, a la mode.
Goodbye.
Which was most appropriate because that was your theme.